It's a wonder that life comes with a mess before a message. Find the beauty of every mess in your life as we discuss your mess, your message with Wale Ogedengbe. It's powerful, insightful, educative, interesting, didactic. Today on Insights, we are featuring a young talented artist, Olawale Olorunfemi Ogedengbe. He is one who did not have the opportunity to explore his love for art growing up, as he was forced to study banking and finance by his father. When he was done with studies, it was clear that he did not want to follow that path. Hence, he turned down 2 to 3 jobs in the banking and finance sector in exchange for songwriting, graphics design, and education, where he passionately serves as a teacher and inspirer of teens in secondary school. Today, he will be sharing his inspirational story. Join me as I make welcome Olawale Olorunfemi Ogedengbe. Hello, Olawale. It's really good to have you on Insight today. Thank you so much for joining us. I am really excited to have you. How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing fine. It's right with the rain. Everywhere is cozy and it's been nice. Well, it's been nice.
I can imagine that. Okay, so earlier on, oh, great. Wow, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're having a nice time. Earlier
Yeah.
on, I was able to share a little bit about you, about your story to the audience. However,
Wow.
I would like you to take them through a little of your background story.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. Yes. My name is Olawale Olorunfemi Ogedengbe, and yes, yes, I'm from Ondo State, Ikarakoko, precisely Ondo State, and I grew up. I used the major part of my life in Ilorin, Kwara State, and I'm born into a family of seven, like nine precisely, 7 children, and my dad and my mom. Then we have I'm the second born and the first son of the family. Okay, I had my primary education in Ilorin, St. Vincent, my secondary education in Ilorin, to then down to Ogun State, Gideon School in Ipafo. Then I moved on to Adekunle Ajasi University at Akoko in Ondo State to study banking and finance. Though it wasn't what I wanted, while growing up, I really loved a lot of creativity. I loved drawing. I loved just creating things. I can just look at some pieces like wood, paper, and I'll just turn everything together to just make sense. And they'll be like, wow, this is just good. When anybody's having an issue with drawing any artwork at all, they come to me, I resolve the issue. But my parents weren't seeing this. Because of that, I wanted to be an architect when I was growing up. You understand? But my parents weren't seeing that. And, they just know you have to be, my mom was a mathematician and she also did statistics in a master's. So why are you doing a master's? So they wanted, no, you must be science student and stuff like that. So throughout my GS class, I took first. I took first position in class, and because of that, it must be a science student, be a science student. But I must tell you, my whole SS1 was a disaster. It was a disaster. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It was a disaster. So, a lot of things came in. I became so stubborn. Because I wasn't getting myself. I was disorganized. But SS2, okay, my mom passed on 2004. So we had to move from where we are and we came down to this place. And, we didn't go to school for a term. And SS2 second term, I had to change to commercial class. And it was a great turnaround for me, and I loved what I was doing, though I knew there was more to me. So that was reason I had to study banking and finance in the university. Though my dad, I was like that. I don't want to go to university. I want to go to music school. Muzon. My dad said, no, you are going to music. So you are going to study your first degree, and after then you can do whatever you want to do. It's done. So even it was during my years in school, my daddy was telling me about I can. But I was just looking at this man, saying, me, I don't have any joy in that place. Please, just leave me, just leave me alone. You understand? After my first degree, I had to take up. Though when I was in school, I was doing music and stuff. But after my first degree, okay, I served in Edo State, and we had to serve in school. I served in a secondary school, and the way village could be, even for the children, they come to school 9, 10 a.m. I I had to change a whole lot. A whole lot that I keep receiving calls to today. You understand? And I think one of them was like, Mr. Wale, I had to leave the village for Benin because when you left, I believed nobody could take me the way you did, and you really inspired me. So you had to leave for the city to continue your education.
Interesting.
You understand? And I received a lot of testimonies. And while I was there, just one morning like that, I just stayed at the gates of the school, and I saw students running down, and that thing just dawned on me. And like, Wale, you can't leave education. This is your path. And that was it.
I can imagine.
That was
okay. Now, based on the thank you so much for sharing that story. Based on what you just shared now, if your dad did not insist that you study banking and finance, what would you have studied?
Oh, I would have studied music, big time, music.
Interesting, music. Wow. I think it's really one thing that parents should learn, that it's not necessary to force children into things that they would not want to embark on later. Look at you now. Exactly. After studying banking and finance for how many years, you just came out and started to do something entirely different. Exactly. Now, at the time one of the things I shared earlier when I was sharing your story is that you turned down 2 to 3 jobs in the banking and finance sector. Now, when you were turning down those jobs, at some point, did you feel like something was wrong with you? Did you feel that you were crazy doing stuff like that? Did you feel not too good about your decision? Or what was it like for you, really? What did you feel like?
Sincerely, I wasn't feeling that I wasn't okay. I wasn't feeling like that. But I knew I was doing the right thing, but I was scared about my future. Like, the money aspect. But I knew I was doing the right thing. You understand? Yeah. So, but I wasn't feeling awkward. Just I was scared. But then I just had to take that boldness that no, I'm going on this path because this is what I'm made of. And this is the only way I can be happy and be fulfilled.
Wow, that's so profound. I'm imagining that someone out there is listening to you right now, Olawale, and the person is saying, I just know the right decision to make, but I'm just scared. So I would rather go for a job that will pay me so much and secure me right now than look towards pursuing my path and not sure what will come out of it eventually. Because as at the time when you're pursuing, many times it does not look like you know what you're doing. Exactly. Many times people wonder. I had the same story where I had to turn down a job from a bank, a well-known bank I don't want to mention right now. I had to turn down, and they were offering to pay a lot. And my sister at some point was wondering, are you okay? Are you sure there's no demon somewhere pursuing you? Because you can't be okay to turn this down. And I felt, well, this is the right decision to make. This is not my path, and I won't go for it. Otherwise, they will take my life. Yeah. And so sometimes it's okay to make the right decisions on your path, whether it looks like it or not at that time. Okay, I'm going to ask you this question now. What feedback did you get from people? I just shared my own feedback. My sister said something is wrong with me. There's a demon somewhere pursuing me. What feedback did you get from people?
Okay.
And how did they affect you?
Okay, before I move on, concerning what you just said, I saw a quote yesterday, and the quote states that that if you're trying to be normal, then you won't explore life. You won't get the real you. Did you get that? Yes, if you're trying to be normal, you can't get the real you. So, okay, now back to what you just said. Now, the feedback all to and fro, people are like, you are this bright brain. What are you doing in teaching? Do you know what your mates are doing out there? They give me names of people. Okay, they give me names of people. You understand? And okay, look at this, look at this person. You are going to marry, you are the first son, you have a family and stuff like that. You know, it was candid. I used to think about it over and over, especially when responsibilities started coming. So I used to think about it over and over. But then I put it to God and his word is that because I received words from that you are the one who has sent me to this thing. And then I read story of people like Mike Bamaloye, Gloria Bamaloye. In fact, I read through their story over and over again. The story of Ben Carson, you know, there's this man, Something the Lord Made, is a movie like that. I read through this story and the stories are similar. You understand? It's the light will look slim at first, but when you go through, when you go through and just keep at it, just keep the consistency. You understand? Number one, you know what it does? It makes you master that place, that sector. It makes you master it, and when you master it, you become a professional. That a time is coming, just like David, we need someone, even though David was in the bush, we need someone that can do this. And because you've mastered this thing over time and you have taken time to go through the process, you'll be gotten. They'll look for you. So that has always been my consolation.
Very well said. Yeah, very well said. I like the fact that you said that. Stay on your path. You go through your process. Don't end your process. Master what you need to master to become the professional in your field and in your path that can help people in that particular niche. And it's very important and true. Okay, now I want to say that I'm sure that you probably felt you made probably, if for any reason you probably felt you made one or two mistakes while you were going through this. What would you have done differently if given the opportunity now to handle some things that you handled in the past now? What would you have done differently? Just in few seconds, because we're running out of time.
Okay. In past, if I was given the opportunity, I would have, one, been art class instead of a commercial class. Two, sincerely, I'm sincere about this. I might have run away from home and just go and pursue what I want to do. Yes, that. And because my dad can't just say it out that he wished I had gone into that, but he doesn't say it out. But whenever we talk, he always go like, yeah, you understand. So that's it.
Please don't run away. That's not a good. That's not a good option. Please, if you are listening to that, don't make that option. Don't run away from your parents because of what they are telling you to do. Do it, and in time, everything will fall into place. Like it's falling into place now for Olawale. He's doing what he loves to do already. Okay, now for somebody who is already in your shoes right now, who is probably still in that stage of doing what it is that they don't enjoy doing, studying a course they don't enjoy studying, and they're just doing it just to please their parents, how would you encourage them?
Okay,
right now.
A very quick one. Now, yes, this is one mistake I made, which I would have loved to correct exactly. When I was in school, as I was studying banking and finance, I should have looked, it's a school environment, look for people around who were into graphics or music production and stuff like that. I would have been with them. And as I was studying banking and finance, on that way, I should have been good by the time I was out at the end of 4 years. So what I would tell them that, see, just keep doing that thing, but make sure that as you are doing it, find people or a place where you can learn that thing, you can be on it. So by the time you're out of school, then you have two things at the same time, certificate for your parents and one for yourself.
Thank you for saying that. You just reminded me of this, which I actually did too growing up. I had to study psychology in school. And funny enough, I'm a presenter, I'm a writer today. And while I was studying psychology in school, what happened was I connected with a media firm and I started to learn writing and presentation. So all through my 4 years in school, I was learning writing and presentation. I was working with the media firm and I was grounded in my path. Awesome. So I didn't lose at all. That's awesome. So that's it. So he's right. Find people you can learn from in that field or that path that you know that you want to do, because eventually that's what you would run with through your lifetime, because that's the path you've chosen. Okay, what legacy would you like to leave?
Yeah.
What legacy would you like to leave?
I will always want to be remembered for inspiring others. And okay, particularly, my major target are the teenagers. So I would want that maybe long when I'm gone, you type my name on Google, like they will refer that this person helped so many teenagers to live right and to make the right choices. I would love that a lot.
Thank you so much. So would you say your mess has finally become your message?
Exactly.
So there's
That's
always
my
a reason we
message.
go through certain things in life. There's always a reason. So don't look down on the mess. Rather, ensure you learn from every mess in your life so that you can give out the right message to people. Many
Exactly.
times when people stop learning from their mess, they end up messing up the message. So it's high time you start looking at every problem you have around you now and learn from it and see how you can help others through that problem over time. Thank you so much, Olawale, for your time. It's been amazing having you here. You've been talking about music. You want to sing a little before we just round off? Like
Okay. I can have my keyboard right here. And can you hear that? You can. Okay. It's a song I wrote after seeing an India movie. I've forgotten the title of the movie. Sometimes last year. The title is Hero. Hero. That's the title of the song. Hero, and it's on my YouTube page. Okay. But if after you visit the YouTube page, please. I had not learned anything very well then. So the video was not that. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear? Okay. I believe in you, all the treasure in your heart. I see the things you do, amazing things you do. Oh, you're my hero. The world may not see, but I see you where you are. 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 I'll be right here for you. The world may not see, but I see you where you are.
wow, so amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. That was really excellent and beautiful. I just kept saying, oh my, thank you for that. That's brilliant. Great voice. All right. Thank you so much for joining us in Insight today. It's been an amazing session. I'm sure you learned from Olawale Ogedengbe. He has really shared a lot. I have learned from him as well. I love his voice. I'm sure you also love his voice, right? Yeah. So if you're yet to subscribe to, please can you tell us what your link is, because you talked about your YouTube page, so that we can also, so they can also subscribe on your page.
Okay, just type to make it straightforward, just type Hope by Wale Ola. Hope by Wale Ola. HOPE
So please subscribe
by
to
Wale Ola. Yes, yeah.
Okay, please subscribe to Hope by Wale Ola to get more of his amazing music and other work of arts that he's involved with. Yes, please.
Yes. Okay, one thing.
Yes,
okay, I got married last year, November 21. And
congratulations.
One thing that has really been helping me to pursue my dreams is my wife, who has really been giving me no pressure. She has really been supporting and being encouraging. You understand? So for everyone out there, your wife is really, really important. If not, you might get frustrated and like, this woman needs this and stuff.
Tell the man. Every man listening to Olawale right now, did you hear that? Your wife is a gift. Every woman in your life is a gift. Thank you for saying that. Men need to hear that a lot. Yeah.
Yes. She's also a musician. She's a singer. She's a singer also.
Wow.
And she's been amazing, really been of great help. That's one
imagine.
choice I always thankful for making.
And maybe we'll feature both of you sometime on Insight, right? And enjoy the music flow.
No problem. I'll gladly do that.
Great. So thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate you. It's been an amazing time with you. Yes, if you're just joining us on, thank you. If you're just joining us on Insight, well, this is Insight with Victoria Allwell, where we get to have transformational stories, transformational experiences of individuals, entrepreneurs, executives who come to share their experience and inspire you out there. And of course, we learn from them in no small ways. Thank you to you out there for joining us. If you're yet to subscribe to our page, please do click on the subscribe button right now, like, comment, and share. I love you always. So we'll come your way again next time and next week. Bye for now.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you so much.